Hi everyone, it's Gareth Pearson here, and if you're new to my channel, please click on the like, subscribe, and notification button where you'll be updated on all my latest videos. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at O by Jingo, O by G, and this is based around the 1955 arrangement that Chet Atkins did on his Stringing Along with Chet Atkins album. So first of all, I'm going to perform this, and then I'll break it down section by section. So here we go. O by Jingo, O by G. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's O by Jingo, O by G. Let's have a look at the key information moving forward. It's in standard tuning, and I have a thumb pick on my right thumb for all those boom chick sounds. So, knowing that, let's have a look at the intro. We're starting off in A minor. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's break that down. Looking at that A minor, we're using this frailing technique where I'm hammering on to the 2nd fret E string and then the 2nd fret G string. Okay, so my middle finger's hammering on the E string and my ring finger the G string. And what we're doing is our thumb is playing the actual note, and then we're frailing down with our middle finger. We're like flicking down there. So okay, let me do that a little slower. And after the flick with the frail with my middle finger, I'm actually coming up then with my index finger. So like thumb, hammer on, flick with the middle, and then up with the index. Okay, that's the best way I can explain that. And then I get to this D9, and that's where the thumb picking comes in, to G. And then we get to the C, so... that's a flat, that's a sharp 5 there. And then with that, we're clashing that 4th fret on the B string with the high E there. And then we play this Chet Atkins slur. Okay, so that's basically in C. And then we pull off from the middle, or sorry, the ring finger, middle to index. Okay, then we pull off from the third, second to open string G. Same thing for the D string, and then we get to C. So that's good to practice on its own. Okay, so that's the intro, and it's also the outro too. And then we play this bass line, our thumb comes over the low E, and then we get into this C position here. And then the theme kicks off. So with the theme, we're going from C to B, or B7th with that note as the melody. So, and then to C. You really need to use the thumb to get those notes there. It's a big help. And I'm pulling off there as well. Although you can phrase it whatever way you want to. Then to C. And then you play this bass line. Okay, and then you get to D7. So you're transferring from this D7 to here with that F sharp on the bass. The bass alternating with the ring finger. And we're also picking melodies with the open E string and then the fretted third on the B string. And then you can see my middle finger, or sorry, my pinky finger is coming down on the third fret on the A string. And then I play this bass line here. And that's utilizing the open D string. So the bass line's being played with my thumb, and every other note then is that open D string. And then we get into G, but we start with that the B note there. And right after you get on that B note, you play the G here. Okay, and that's got that 9 in it too. And then we get the C. Then we hit this D7, and then you play this lick along with it. And as you can see, I'm using my thumb pick as a flat pick there. And I'm giving that a flick then with my hands. And that's kind of like a, with the right hand, it's a ring, middle, index finger. And then I get into that flat picking mode. And then I play this G to an F, but then I hammer on and pull off that note there on the 5th fret high E. And then I play, which is like, okay, and then back to the intro, or the start of the theme. So the bass line changes there. Okay, we're going on the A string, 3, 1, 0, and then we get the 3rd fret on the low E, and then we get to F. So we have that 6 in there along with the high E string, so like a major 7. an E7 or an E, and then back to the intro. And then you have this, which is an E, and it's a forward roll. It's thumb, index, middle there. Okay, but you play it a little quicker. All right, so let me play that theme a little slowly for you. Here we go. Okay, so that's the theme. Now we're going to look at the next section here, and you're in A minor. So here we go. So let's just take that part there. We're basically bouncing back from two chords, A minor to F. Okay, very dramatic. So and then we get back to, and then I flat pick on this A minor. All right, and that's just a scale idea, I guess. And I'm frailing again, the same that I was doing on the intro. So. And then you repeat it. Have a little variation here where I descend the bass line. Right, and how I do that, I play this A minor, and then the pinky finger comes down the 3rd fret, low E string. Okay, and I'm still alternating the bass. So F there. And then I get this E minor, so E7. Okay, and then back to the. Okay, and then we get to G, to G7, C, and there's a little dissonance there. To E, A minor, and then we play this D7 with our thumb on the 2nd fret, low E string. Okay, and I'm also utilizing the ring finger, playing that on and off. And then we get to G, and then back to the intro, or the theme, I should say. I keep saying that. So here we go. Let's play that one section slowly for you. So there we go. That's that section. Now let's have a look at the variations that we get to. Okay, that's one variation there where I slide up to the 10th fret on the D string with my pinky finger, and I have this open G string there. This is like a classic Chet Atkins move, where I'm alternating with bass notes with that G string. Okay, and then we get to the D7 again, repeating the same thing. G, C. Here's a variation now. We get into this D chord, D7, and we're going to play a banjo roll, which is thumb, index, middle, from the D, G, B. Okay, and we have this open E string here, and then we're going to start the banjo roll again on the G string, and then we're going to go G, B, E, thumb, index, middle. So thumb, index, middle, D, G, B, thumb, index, middle, G, B, E, and you repeat that. So let's hear that. Yeah. Okay, and then we get to this lick here. Okay, that's... sounds a little bit weird, but it's really cool. It makes the ear, makes your ears pop. So here we go. Not literally, but here we go. We got our pinky finger on the 6th fret, and then our index finger is barring the 3rd fret on the B and the E string. So you go, it's a thumb, index, middle, followed by a thumb. So you go, then you release that, play the 3rd fret on the G string with the open B and E. So you go, and then we have our middle finger on the 4th fret, 4th fret D string, and again thumb, index, middle, thumb, index, middle, thumb, and then on the A string as well. So it's kind of like you're going, and then followed with the banjo roll. Let me do that slowly. Okay. And there's another way you can do that where you get more aggressive with the thumb too. So that's just a couple of pointers for you. And then the rest of it just repeats then. And then back to the intro, which is now the outro. Repeat. And you end with that slur. So let me play that slowly for you. Well, there you have it. That's O by Jingo, O by G. Thanks again for joining me on this lesson. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button where you'll be updated on all my latest videos. Thanks again and God bless. Cheers.